Hello and welcome to the final hot lap of this KRL drive swap. Been a successful series, been good fun, so maybe in the future we can do this again. But here we are at Donington in the McLaren. Let's get it. So make sure you maximise that front straight. Exit of the last corner needs to be crucial. We're going to use the pit lane here for the braking zone. Trail brake into it and then pick up the throttle nice and early. Be careful that exit curve again. Quite slippery the exit curve around here with this turn. Keep it nice and clean through here and get to the far left of the track as you can. And then brakes, turn in nice and early. Try and pick up that ashtray on the inside. A little bit wide there, but that's not too bad. The earlier you can get on the inside there, the earlier you can get on the throttle. So here we go, up to these corners here. Leave it in fourth, trail brake, and then pick up the throttle nice and early. Watch the inside curve and watch that outside curve. Again, ashtray curve, very slippery. I leave it in third on the limiter, just helps get me turned into that corner, keep it nice and tight, and you should be able to get on the throttle nice and early. You do have to be careful, wheel spin a little bit there, but not too bad then. Here we go up to the chicane, so make sure you cut as much as you can on the inside, because if you don't, you're going to do this, and you're going to get that second curve really hard, big step of oversteer on that curve. You're going to try and be a bit more to the left of the track there. On the brake border there, turn in, trail brake, keep it really, really tight and pick up the throttle nice and early. These GT3 cars love the traction control system around here. And into the last corner, you want to try and brake for the Pirelli sign and try and late apex it. I've turned a bit too early there, you want to be late apexing there and pick up the throttle nice and early. And that is a 1:27.0. So expect pole to be around that. Firstly, I just want to say thank you to Trev and Bob for their commentary this season. And yeah, hope you all enjoyed tonight's race. It's going to be nice, going to be some overtakes, unlike last week, so it should be fun. Take care.
Welcome to the Kid Buyers YouTube channel, the home of motorsport.
I'm doing well. Holy fuck though, like my last I was pretty much dead last. Somehow I managed to finish in 6th.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking nuts, but man, today was crazy. Like,
I thought you'd
fucking
like
hell.
that.
Man, you were dropping bombs like everybody was dropping bombs. I mean, fucking Dan dropped like a $50 dono at the fucking end.
Oh, did he? Oh, good shit.
Yeah, dude, I was like sitting there going, what the fuck? That's why I forgot to load my race setup.
Yeah. So,
Like, I was like,
are you
yeah.
live yet?
Yep, hang on, we're about to go
Oh, yeah.
live.
Cool. I've already chatted.
All right.
I just want to ask one more question for Voodoo.
Oh,
So
yeah,
when
go. Sorry.
I've
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're watching right around the world. Hello and welcome to the grand finale here at Donington, round 7 of this British GT Championship for Season 3. Hello, Piston Broke. He says, "G'day, boys. Voodoo, the Nigerian prince." We did get him an invite to the party, doing some great work over on iRacing and Twitch. Don't forget to check him out. V is for Voodoo Live. Some great stuff there. Aussie Thunder, good luck tonight, guys. We haven't got too many here, but still it's going to be a fantastic night nonetheless. With 3 minutes left in qualifying, and like I said, we are back this week. I've been a bit crooked the last week or so, and had something on last night, but back live and exclusive here on KRL for the final round of the season as I welcome my sidekick, Jason Wilkinson, who's alongside me once again. Wilco, good evening to you.
hello, and yeah, here we are. Last race of the season and last serious race or league race for KRL for the year. As we're all gonna have a break, play some other games and stuff, and maybe have some different streams. Maybe a bit of Kid Buyers versus Wilco on Cricket 22. Maybe a bit of PGA. There was a lovely shot there. We get all sort of stuff going on, but here we are tonight. Still like a small field, but all these boys are gonna have a nice battle. Barters, Albert, Matty, they're always going to be up there, and GRT, Branchy, and Boss are all going to be pretty close too. And it's going to be a good night. We've changed it from an hour race to a 30-minute race just to make it a bit more action packed, because there was an hour race last night with 6 cars, and I think I'm still recovering from falling asleep.
Great stuff, and yeah,
but
I saw a bit...
we got to announce the champion too.
Oh,
sorry.
yes.
Our Tier 2 champion. We'll get you to go on board with him. GRT is the Tier 2 champion. So Voodoo's handed over the virtual trophy over to him, and got V's for Voodoo on there twice. Send it over to him, and yeah, GRT is the latest champion. And also we've got Albert, who actually won the championship, wrapped up last week for Tier 1. So Albert running the number 1 this week. I did ask him to do that. So I've handed the number 1, ripped it off my door, which has been collecting dust pretty much all season, thrown it on Albert's door, and yeah, Albert is our Tier 1 champion. So both got our champion in tonight, which will be good.
Great stuff. Congratulations to both you guys. And we did mention, yes, Piston Broke. Voodoo has made it to iRacing. He's doing some fantastic stuff over there. Just to tick over 1 minute remaining in qualifying as I welcome the man, the myth, the legend himself, of course, to the Nigerian national anthem. It's the great man, Voodoo. Oh, rise, Nigerian compatriots. Welcome to you, Voodoo. Great to have you along.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, fresh off the iRacing, literally just got off it and jumped straight into here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I don't make the same mistakes as what I did before, starting on a qualifying setup, running out of fuel, having to go through 2 pit lanes, and you know, we'll see what happens.
So there we have it, just less than 30 seconds remaining in this session. What's happening in the timing screens there? 127.5, it is our champion. We might take a look at those championship standings. You can see Albert's got it wrapped up. Madiford is in second, and we don't have Barters, do we? Oh, yes, we do. Sorry, I beg your pardon. So the race is on for P2 in the championship. Isuzu Brian, who I don't think we're going to be seeing tonight, will co-judging from what I've heard. So he is. So the battle for P2 in the championship is on. Even if the battle for P1 in the championship is finished, we've got qualifying done and dusted now. As you can see, round 7 here tonight, the final round of this season. And it is that man who is the champion. Drivers from last week at Alton Park, the sprint round, Branchy and GRT for Tier 1 and Tier 2 respectively. So congratulations, of course, as well to GRT in the field tonight for this Tier 1 race, which, as you said, has somebody's had a big moment there. Who's that? Is it Branchy? I think he might be done for this session. Back to the pits. And Piston Broke, I will hit you, Voodoo. Can definitely help you with all things iRacing. So putting it out there to give the great man Voodoo some advice on iRacing.
Manaford.
And as Manaford decided to end his qualifying session, there we go, or his life, there we have it. So we might click on drive just to get back to our usual
return to
cameras.
garage.
Return to garage, there we go.
Oh, the champion. The Tier 1 champion has joined us in the comments, Alberto.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Pole too.
Now this
Just
man,
extending the championship lead.
this just extending the championship lead. Now this man asked me what was on the menu for dinner tonight, and I had the unpleasant task of saying that I didn't know what was on the menu. The air fryer was going, and some sort of chicken dish. My wife's watching, which I'm sure she is. Please let us know.
With a knife to your throat saying, Trev, that was a good meal, or else.
That's it. Everyone's happy. Good. Everyone's happy. So here we go. I don't know what's going on with the cameras. Is it set one, Wilco? I think it is.
Yep.
Yep. So now
you have to wait for the race to start. It's all good.
I'm stuck here now. But anyway,
come for the start. All good.
So Albert is in P1. That's where he likes to be. He's pretty used to that position. And well, what are we going to do for the trophies this season as well? Because Voodoo didn't have too far to travel, did he? He had to go to his front letterbox. So now he's got to send them interstate. Could be some delays there for GRT if you're watching because of COVID. But here we go, Voodoo. I have to take a look. I've sent so many people to the Shadow Realm in the last few days. Been a wild few days. It certainly has after a few months off of iRacing. Voodoo, who is in the party with us here as we wait for the race to start. Voodoo, it's a funny old game, iRacing, isn't it? You sort of, if you've been away and you come back, it's hard to get a hang of it again, isn't it? It's very difficult.
Oh yeah, completely different ball game. You know, I've spent so many months off because of healing the foot injury, got sick of it, and decided, no, I'm racing again. And you know, I'm incredibly slow on ACC after the break, but you know, I'm still getting into the swing of things. But you know, iRacing's that whole different ball game, and you know, there's so many tracks that I don't know, especially the Nürburgring layout's probably catching me out the most. You know, I've nicknamed the chicane the shitcane because it's doing my head in. But yeah, no, it's a good ball game to jump into. Definitely worth it if you've got a PC, but you know, it's well worth.
Great stuff. Who could forget that famous 24 hours of Le Mans where you could, I think you were going blind there at one point and not in a good way.
I wait for 36 hours.
I remember jumping on about 2 a.m. in the morning. Hey, Trev, yeah, okay, yeah, right, Trev. What's going on? I think you may have been hallucinating at that point as we see the cars getting ready to start this race. Short formation, that Wilco. We're just coming around the hairpin, aren't we? Yep. So we're going to get straight into the action. 30 minutes. Yeah, that's right. I can't do anything until the race starts, but we are on with our P2 man, Barters, who is looking for P2 in the championship here tonight. There he is in the 81 Lamborghini. Just, what do we got? 6 or 7? 7 tonight, drivers, in fact, ready to start this race. It is the final round, round 7 of this championship. As we get ready to go racing, that's it. Stay in your lane, ready for the race start. We're counting down now. And we are going to get underway. Race start initialized.
Green light, go.
And it is green, and we are away. Not as many in the field tonight, so we'll wait and see whether we have any carnage at turn 1. Barters eases into the lead, but Albert, I beg your pardon, the cameras are all up to skew with. Here we go then. It is Albert, I beg your pardon, leading this race. P1 for our champion in waiting, Barters. And Boss making a good start there too, Wilco. I think everyone's got away cleanly, but Boss up to 3rd.
Oh yes, I was just watching Voodoo have a nice save there. You almost died, but yeah. So Albert did miss the jump, but had the inside and got up. But yeah, Boss big mover. Manafort had a big moment and dropped down to P6. But yes, so far so good, as Bardas has a good exit here. And just a quick reminder, Trev, do not hit replay for this thing, because that's what actually glitches out your cameras. So you should have good cameras now, so we'll try to stay away from the replay camera.
We certainly will, and look at the cameras here for this little battle. Are they going side by side? You don't want to go off the track, of course. Half an hour race as Bardas, lap 1, and Albert getting a bit defensive there, but now the boss is going to be having a look. So it's McLaren 1, and then Lamborghini 2nd and 3rd, coming through to the end of lap number 1 here at Donington Park. GRT down in 4th. The field still very close. Branchy in 5th. Matterford in 6th. And the Nigerian Prince in the 666 Devil number car. They're doing his own thing. Very difficult to go from iRacing to ACC, but that man is doing his best. He will get points tonight as long as he can keep going. But lap 1 of this race, Albert leads. Our champion for Tier 1, Bardas, and the boss. And the boss knocking off a few of those bollards around this Donington Park circuit. You can see them flying through the air. And now he's flying off the track, Wilco, but he's managed to keep it together. He's lost a couple of places though there.
Yeah, just kept it together there. That could have been big, but that's released GRT up to P3. Matterford has just done his pit stop, so he's going to look for the undercut on the boss and GRT and Branchy. So he's going to hope to come out around Albert and Bardas. So we'll see. We know how quick Matterford is, so it shouldn't be too hard for him if he gets some clear air. But yeah, so at the moment, Bardas is all over Albert again. And these two have been battling in many different leagues for a good year now. So these two are good mates. So it should be a good little battle that they have here.
Great mates, great respect here. Very close racing. As was that somebody left behind at the hairpin? Is that the Nigerian Prince? No, I don't think so. Is Branchy, I beg your pardon. Getting himself into all sorts of trouble here, only on lap 2 of this race. But that battle at the front, I was about to say, these two good friends, and they've done plenty of league racing together. So Albert and Bardas. So Spain will be rocking tonight. GRT up to 4th. The boss, after his moment on the last lap, now down to 4th. Branchy 5th. Voodoo and Nigerian Prince into the pit lane. Rather early, Wilco, but still, is he just looking to get this out of the way here?
Yeah, so it was meant to be an hour race with a tyre change, but because we changed it at the last minute to 30 minutes, I didn't turn the tyre change off. So the boys weren't, they didn't really care too much. Where if they get a little bit of damage, at least they can get that fixed in the pit stop. But at the moment, yeah, these boys just getting it out of the way and getting some clear air and doing what they can do.
There we have it. So Voodoo is currently in the pits. Wilco standing by. Low chance of a safety car tonight unless something really goes wrong, Wilco, and unless there's sort of a seven car pile up or something.
This season, I guess.
we might call it off. A bit like the 1996 Cricket World Cup semi-final, of course, when the Indian fans were lighting fires in the stands.
It was a naughty boy.
and someone...
None of my buttons are working. Like, I couldn't activate pit limiter, I couldn't access the MFD. I'm in a world of trouble.
well, you did 2 pit stops in your iRacing race. Now you're going to do 2 pit stops in this race. You're still probably going to finish P6 again.
And Voodoo there, he's been a bit of a naughty boy, and he's got a 30-second stop-go penalty. He hasn't remapped his buttons, has he?
Albert's off.
Albert. Oh my God. And Albert's going backwards. And he's spinning as well. And the Spaniard, our championship leader, in fact, our champion for Tier 1, has gone off backwards. And I didn't see what happened. I just caught that incident, and he was going backwards, Wilco. Don't press the replay, kid boys. Don't press the replay, because that messes the cameras up. But Albert off the track and well down the field, Wilco.
Yeah, I'll press the cameras and have a look and see what happened. Looks like you might just run a bit wide through the fast stuff, and ended up. I saw him as he was spinning across the track, so he did well to not collect anyone. But here we go. We're watching now. Oh, he just hit the going through the left-hander. I think it's the Craner curves. Just hit the inside curb and just bounced the car, and he did well to save it.
but well, save it from killing everyone else. But yeah, so that could be a bit of a comeback drive here for Albert now.
So Albert then our race leader, as he was our race leader. Now Barters has taken over that title. GRT now up to second. We've seen him do this before. He just sneaks through the field, doesn't he? And then the boss up now in third. Branchy a little bit further back from them. Albert, well, 23 minutes left, Wilco. Wouldn't exactly count him out at this stage, would you?
Maybe out of the race win, but you can definitely still get a podium. I'm sure he can. Well, he's a bit behind the boss in GRT, but I'm sure he'll get back up there.
As Matterford now down in P7 as the Nigerian Prince is back in the pit lane. Look at this. So he's back in for his...
Are you going to pull the plug, Cam, or...
I'm not too far away. I think I might have another one when I get out of pit lane, because I think I sped on my way in again. Yeah.
I'll remove your driver's license for you. Here we
So
go.
there we have it, Voodoo.
No, he didn't. Oh,
No?
no, he didn't clear his...
Oh my god.
And,
Got another one on the way in. I got my license out of a cereal box, I think.
And
I find a better cereal box.
so that stop-go penalty still stands for the Nigerian Prince. And I think he's on to do as many stops back in the... I think it was Prost here back. Oh, he's off again. Off the track. And I tell you what...
Wait for it. Oh, no, he's kept going. I thought I was waiting for the return to garage.
Oh, they just stop, don't they, Wilco? And the car doesn't move.
I almost did.
And there is Matterford. He's
Poor
going
Voodoo
to...
has been racing since about 4 o'clock this afternoon on iRacing. Into jump straight on the ACC on the PS5. Bit of a tough feat, so yeah, he's doing well so far.
So hang in there. We're sticking with him. And Voodoo, I think Prost around here at Donington Park did 6 pit stops, I think, back in '93. I think he might have sped in the pit lane or something like that, but 6 pit stops for Alain Prost back in the day. So maybe Voodoo's, what's he done, 2 or 3, so he's well on track. But
I feel
Matterford,
very, very confident now. Like,
as Matterford, there's a big gap. Oh no, there's not a big gap, is there, between Matterford and Voodoo? Or are you a lap down, Voodoo? What's going on?
I think I'm multiple laps down.
And Albert, he's still in play here. He's only 2 seconds behind Branchy. But look at this. Branchy then in 4th. Albert still a chance, a sneaky chance of a podium with 21 minutes left in this race. The boss up in 3rd. GRT, our Tier 2 champion, in 2nd. 1.2 off of Barters.
Yeah, he's actually going quite well.
So Barters not streaking away into the distance, is he? 1.2 seconds. Lap 5 of this race. Get your comments coming in, because a bit like Rob Pearson, this could be the last time. In fact, I'm sure it will be the last time, certainly on this game. And Barters has dived into the pits along with GRT. So here we go. 1 and 2 in the pit lane, Wilco.
Matterford comes out then.
And has GRT, you reckon, reacted to Barters by coming in?
Yeah, he has, definitely.
Here we go then. As there's a bit of a traffic jam there in the pit lane. Voodoo's back in, is he? Or has he called it quits?
Might have a slow stop here because he might have missed it. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. There goes Voodoo again for drive-through number 4. And stop.
Yeah.
Go. Wait for it.
Yeah.
It's
There we
cleared!
go.
Oh, yeah.
Hallelujah!
There
Okay,
we have it.
Here comes Matterford into the last corner now. So
And let's have a
these
look.
two, they're gonna come out miles ahead as GRT and Barters inside each other.
So there we go, GRT and Barters. We'll keep an eye on that. And they've come in together. They've come out of the pits together. So there we have it. Great stuff. So Voodoo has managed to clear his stop and go penalty. And they will be happy with that. You can hear the tribe in the background. They're sharpening their arrows, ready to dip them in some of that soup I had for lunch. I tell you what, it was absolutely awful. But there we have it.
Yeah,
So
I think I'm on the menu tonight. I think after this performance.
he certainly will be. But no, we can't do that because Voodoo, there he is in the 666 McLaren for the last time this season. What a great sport he is. But lap 7 of this race, let's have a look up the front. Now the boss straight into the pits the next lap. So will it be an undercut or an overcut here, Wilco? That's going to be the interesting one.
Be an overcut, and I feel like he's going to come out right smack bang between GRT and Matterford here, unless he has a slow stop. But he should come out behind Barters and GRT no matter what.
So Barters, GRT, Matterford as well. So it's going to be interesting to see where this pans out. And I think it's, who have we got left? Only Albert and Branchy, who are very close at the moment, left to make their stop. So after that incident earlier on, Albert electing to go a bit longer here. As you can see, that bright orange number 1 on that car getting handed over from Wilco, our two previous champions.
Slow getaway for Boss there, so he's lost out to Matterford there.
So Boss losing out to Matterford, slow pit stop. GRT for 2 in a row, says Aussie Thunder. Thunder, thank you for joining us. Great to have you with us here tonight. We are back. We've missed a couple of nights, but we're back for this season finale of the British GT Championship Season 3 as Branchy. That's a little bit too wide through there. Is that going to keep Albert interested? I think Albert's in front, is he? Yes, he is.
Yep.
So, buenos noches, Senor Alberto. And you can see there he has gone through, which is, what's that, up into the lead of this race. But of course, Wilco, neither of them have made their pit stop yet.
No, so I'm going to guess Albert's going to come out just in front of the Boss, because Boss looked like he had a slow pit stop, and Albert's got a bit of pace at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to guess they're going to come out around there, which means, oh, hang on, GRT is now in the lead, effectively.
Well, let's have a look here. GRT gets the job done. I think, was it before the hairpin on Barters?
It was through the chicane, and Barters must have made a mistake through the chicane.
Through the chicane, so GRT now leading this race with 17 minutes remaining. And all 6 people watching, do not go anywhere. We're in for a grandstand finish here. GRT, is he going on the defensive, unusual line there through turn 1 as he's trying to keep Barters back and just trying to stop him there. 22 degrees air temperature, 22 degrees track temperature. A little warm for the UK, but it's also warm here in the commentary box. It's about 20 degrees outside here currently, so it's a warm one. And 8:30 p.m. Eastern time here. Great to have your company with us. So the question is, what is that gap between the first 2 from the next 2? And is that going to work? Albert staying out now, back in the lead after his earlier incident. But GRT, this battle showing no signs of easing up, Wilco.
No, so Buzz, he's got a good run here. Is he going to send it on the inside at the chicane, which is a bit dangerous, but that Merc got a bit of poke on the straight line, so he's just pulled away a little bit. So unless GRT makes a mistake through this chicane, which he hasn't, so yeah, he's going to stay in front for another lap here.
Well, here we go, 16 minutes remaining. I wonder what Barjo would say if Barjo was here.
Wow!
Wow! What a move. And let's have a look at GRT, 3rd, but for how long? We might get Barjo, we might send him a message. Is he a Twitch streamer? I think he is. Yes, not a patch on Voodoo, of course, but wowee. And he does sound a little bit like Baby John Burgess from Burjo's Catchphrase. That was a show on a long, long time ago. But here we have it, Barters in 4th and GRT in 3rd. I shouldn't laugh. He's doing better than me. He's doing it for a living, probably Wilco, Barjo. He probably gets some sort of early access as well. So we can't argue with that. But GRT 3rd, Branchy 2nd. Drop back a little bit now from Albert. I've got to stop that urge of the Barjo thing. But there we have it. So Albert and Branchy not having much luck there at that hairpin. He went wide the lap previous, and he didn't look too good there on that occasion, as I reckon. No, Albert staying out, Wilco. So this is interesting. He's... Thank you. Halfway through, I'll try and keep it up. I wish I could keep it up right now. But Albert, who's in the lead, is he just going to go long here, Wilco? Lap 10 of this race, is he going to go long? He's back in the lead. Can he extend that margin out enough?
Yeah, he likes to do a late pit stop and get as fresh a tyre as he can at the end. But 30-minute race is not really going to have too much of a difference. But the thing I want to see is GRT and Barters to really start fighting, because that's going to bring Matterford into it, which will then bring, oh, here we go, his moment number 1, that they're going to go side by side into the last corner here. But the more these two battle, the closer Matterford comes, and the closer Albert's going to get with his clear air. So this could be still on for a three-way battle at the end.
So 14 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in this race here. As somebody, Voodoo, I just saw Voodoo. We jumped on board at the end of that incident. So the Nigerian Prince, what happened there, Cam? Looked all at sea there as we jumped on board with you. Well, we Bojo! We went to him.
How you doing?
We went to him just at the wrong time, and we just that's more Frank Spencer from Some Mothers Do Have Him, another great show on many, many years ago. But the boss comes through. Where's Voodoo? Voodoo, the camera's catching up here. And there we have it. So Voodoo now 3 laps down in this race. And Albert, he's still sitting pretty out front, Wilco. I forget what he had for dinner. I think it was Vietnamese.
Vietnamese pho.
Vietnamese pho. Vietnamese pho. And was that, I wonder what number that was. Vietnamese pho. And that's interesting from a Spaniard living in Melbourne, having Vietnamese. That's how we do things in Melbourne. Not that I live anywhere near there, but a little bit more out of Melbourne than close to Melbourne. Not sure where I'm going with that, but I know that we've got a dozen minutes left in this race, a dozen minutes left in this season. And Wilco, who is your money on at the moment?
I'll go. I think GRT's going to hold on here. Like, he's done well. If he was going to make a mistake, he would have been the first lap or two, and Barter's all over him. Touch wood, as I probably just put the commentator's curse on him. But for the stream, I hope Barters can get the win, because he actually hasn't had a win in KRL. Like, he's had a win on KRL this season. He's had a couple. Because every time we're not streaming, he gets a win. So if he can break the KRL stream curse and get his first win of KRL on stream, that would be good to see.
Thank you. As my dog just here decides to just want to get up and join me alongside me. Yes.
Albert's into the pits.
And Albert, my goodness gracious me, he's into the pits, Wilco, carrying that number 1. Was there some kind of presentation ceremony? I think you made a funny picture of that. With Kimi and Giancarlo Fisichella in Imola all those years ago, and of transferring, and he's gone right through Wilco's safety car there, and he is in the pits. And you can see those strange looking race crew on the right hand side. That's a bit unnerving, isn't it? It's not something you want to look at before you go to sleep at night. And GRT now, as Albert's in the pits, Branchy keeps going. So Branchy's on his merry way, but GRT now, it's going to be tight, Wilco. It's going to be very close.
I think they've definitely got him. It's more Matterford and Boss if they're going to get Albert.
Okay, we'll build that one up and just didn't go anywhere. So GRT and Barters.
There goes Alban House. He's going to come out just behind Matterford, which will be quite a little tasty battle.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting battle, actually. I was just wondering if Albert gets number 1, does that mean his teammate gets number 2? Obviously not.
Well, his teammate is Matterford, so yeah, they're McTapas Racing.
McTapas Racing. I heard him say that you have a bit of tapas, and I don't really know what that is, but I had to make out I did. But I think it's a small little Spanish bits of food, very spicy by the sounds of it. But there we have it, and he will think I'm an absolute nutcase. Of course, the whole...
You didn't break into the Nigerian accent during that. So...
yes, where is the Nigerian prince? And there he is off in his native land. But you can see there, I have to ask you, Voodoo, I'm getting these rather strange... Actually, this reminds me, I'm getting these strange text messages. I think I won $60 million, but also...
Oh, that's not strange, because that's the actual lotto for tonight, mate. So if you got that message, then I'm coming over to yours to party tomorrow.
Okay, well, the problem was that it came from somewhere in the Mojave Desert. And that's not probably where Tats Lotto have their headquarters, but getting these strange messages, Voodoo, as he goes off the track once again. New voicemail. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just stop everything, because GRT and Barters, this is getting spicy here, Wilco. Look at this.
Here we go. So Barter's got up the inside at the last corner, and I'm just checking the Powerball ticket. Nothing announced yet. Hold on. Hold tight. I'll just reply. Hold tight. The divisions are still being calculated. So they're just working out if I get the 60 mil myself, or we split it between us and go 30 mil each. So we'll let you know in due course. If you hear me start screaming and yelling on, then I've either stolen something or I've won 60 mil.
There we have it. We'll just get, maybe we could hire Barjo to MC for us.
Wow, there's another person here to jump into the party. Wow.
And you can place your little cursor. Wow, we look at Joshy Hazelwood. Yeah. So 9 minutes remaining in this one. If you hear Wilco scream, that means he's won the big one, unless Shep's going to win it. I don't really trust Shep, I've got to say. I think he'd clear off with the 60 mil, and we would never hear from him again. He might buy Huey's Bakehouse down there and start a little business of his own. Up as Branchy now in the pits. Here we go, Branchy in the pits, and Barters and GRT are going to have him as well, I think. Yes, they definitely are, aren't they, Wilco?
Yes, I'm just getting up on a little video here for us.
About here.
So this is his normal voice.
He just talks. I love it how he talks. Nice one, Barjo. And that sounds a bit sus. And that, did he have an orgasm at that moment, did he? Or what happened?
I think so, because he was bowled as Maxi, and somehow Maxi just bowled it right through the gate.
And stumps all over the place. That's unbelievable. And I've got to say that Barjo, and hopefully Barjo's passed his working with children check, because the after-touch system might be taken out of context for Barjo. Wow, come here, little kiddies.
This is what we need Rob to say a nice Cardinal Pell,
As
joke.
7 minutes.
It's sweatier than a Cardinal Pell at a Wiggles concert.
Cardinal Pell at a Wiggles concert.
GRT
and
is dead.
GRT, he's off the track, and he's into the barriers here. And he's spinning around like Kylie Minogue. I'm spinning because you... Wow. And there we have it. So GRT, where is that? Well, that's... Well, I think you said he wasn't going to make a mistake, and it's all gone tits up at the moment for GRT. Where's that going to put him? It's going to put him under a lot of pressure here. I think Wilco is... he's going to be fighting now with...
He's got damage too, so that's not ideal for GRT, but he's obviously had too much champagne after winning the championship last night for Tier 2, so he's just enjoying it tonight.
And you can excuse him for that. He will have a bit of a hangover, we know that, as my Spanish chicken, I think, is ready. A little bit late to be eating. 8:41 here on the eastern seaboard. I have to have a word with the missus about that, but she knew it was stream night. That's it, Kaima. No Bible stories for you tonight. Aww. And as there we have it, so a tick over 6 minutes left. And there we go. What do we got? The boss in fourth, Albert in third now. So we're still going to talk to him on the podium, I believe.
I did say that.
Whether he's in
not
third
over yet,
or second.
I did say Albert back to the podium.
We don't know. You are spot on. 15 laps having gone in this race. And this man, Barters, he's had a good run. He hasn't really done much wrong, has he, Wilco, here tonight?
No, he's always a nice, smooth, consistent driver, especially in this Lamborghini. He's a very good driver, as I get messages popping up now. So yeah, I shall reply.
So we'll wait for those.
Had a crash.
We're going to wait for those final two balls to drop and see what the supplementaries are, and to see whether we've won the big one here tonight. But we can get things ready for this man Barters, because he will be winning tonight. Let's have a quick look at the championship. Where does that put him? I think that might be the championship. Is that going to be second in the championship? I think it is, isn't it? We'll get, I think, Manafort and Barters, or is there going to be enough of a points gap?
Well, we'll have to crunch the numbers after.
I think there's 8 points between them. So we're going off the usual point scoring system, 7 points. I think Manafort would finish second by a point, I think. Anyway, we'll get the Nigerian Prince onto that at some point in the evening. Let's have a look at let's have a look through the field. Barters leads, Manafort in second, Albert. Wow, two teammates, this is very close. And this is so close. Who have you got your money on? Let us know in the comments. The boss So it's Lamborghini, McLaren, then another Lambo, GRT. Disappointing for him, Wilco. He was looking good, wasn't he? For at least a podium finish, maybe more tonight.
Yes, as I'm just quickly watching the lots live stream, just making sure I've got these numbers. Let's have a look ski. Numbers are still coming up.
So Wilco will be able to source a PS5, I'm sure, if he does win the big one tonight. Maybe 24 karat gold PS4, who knows? Send it this way as the Nigerian Prince. No pressure on this man at all. You can see that gold helmet made out of all of that Nigerian money that he's got tonight. The number 666 God, God, as he's off the track once again. But he's down in 7th, so he will get points, Voodoo, to add to his tally of how many points is Voodoo on here. We don't know whether Voodoo... No, I don't think we can see him on those championship standings. But anyway...
Yeah, I got told if I make points tonight, I'll get sent 6 million rubles. There was that minimum requirement of 2 drive-throughs.
So there we have
completed.
it. And Voodoo, who has completed his drive-through. And now he's down in 7th. And the closest person is Branchy, who looks to be about 2 laps or 3 laps ahead of him. Have we got some action?
I've just realised that Albert got in front of Matterford, and he's right behind only a second behind Barters here. So I was obviously that's what you said to me when I was too busy on my phone looking for a lot of numbers. Barters is slowing down here. That's what Barters is doing. He's going to make a nice 3-way battle for the last laps of the season. That's what I like to see.
So it could be this lap and the next lap, maybe one more after that. And you can see Barters, Albert, and Matterford. It's come down to this in the final race of the season. Albert has the championship wrapped up, of course, so he doesn't have to stress too much about that. But there we have it. Barters leads, Albert second, Matterford third. If they go too slow, they might have the boss for company as well, Wilco. But it's 3 wide, almost 3 wide going down the straight here.
Yeah, so here we go. This is what we want to see. We've got 2 laps here. Last 2 laps of the season. Albert, Barters, Matterford, fastest 3 all season. Who's going to take it out?
There we have it. They're line astern at the moment. Who is going to finish this race in P1 here tonight? It is not over yet by any stretch of the imagination. And Albert had a big moment, didn't he? But he still managed to come back. I reckon he still could come back. It was a long enough race. Only the half an hour, of course, rather than the hour. And due to popular demand, the people voted and we listened to them. It is a democracy here. With 90 seconds left in the season, it's going to be this lap and one more, Wilco, between them and the checkered flag. First, second, third, all together. The boss, 4.5 off the back of this. GRT and Branchy having their own little battle, aren't they, further back? And then it's the Nigerian Prince coming up to the hairpin now. Very nicely done, Voodoo, who will finish P7 here tonight, but we'll get back to this front battle because they are about to start the final lap of the race, final lap of the season. The clouds are coming over, but the rain is going to hold off here. And wow, how close is it going to be between these 3? And Albert, where can he get by here, you reckon, Wilco? It's going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, it's going to be quite hard to pass at this track, so unless Barters has a little mistake coming off the corners and Albert can get a run, I don't see Albert passing easily here.
So here we have it, Barters, Albert and Matterford. And this is so close. The final lap's only half a lap or so to go in this season. And it's getting tight. It's getting tight, Albert. It's close. They're side by side. And Albert, he led the race early. He went off the track and he fought back. And he fought back hard because he's back into the lead. But for how long, Wilco? And Barters is coming alongside him yet again.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Barters will be thinking, shit, why did I slow down? Oh, Matterford's had a big moment. Saved it, though. But Albert's like, gracias, Barters, for slowing down. And I shall take this win.
So the number 1.
Oh, Barters sent it through the chicane.
Barters sent it through the chicane, and he's had to ease out of it here. But we're coming up to the final few corners of the race, the final lap, the final few corners of the season. And what a way to finish it off. If the Spaniard can win here tonight, he's already claimed the championship, but it's going to go right down to the wire. And it's been a great fight back, a great fighting drive from this man. Is it going to be a formation finish? Let's have a look across the line. Matterford removing himself from the battle as it is a Spanish victory tonight. Or is it? Did he slow down? No, I think he's taken the win. Barter's in second, Matterford in third. The boss comes across the line fourth. GRT Branchy as well. Nigerian Prince has... Whereabouts is the Nigerian Prince? He's gone back to the pits, ladies and gentlemen. So that is it for him. 5 laps down. But it is Albert winning the race here tonight. He's won the championship as he knocks off a few of the Pirelli signs. But what a season we've had, Wilco.
Yes, I'll just get these boys into said party. Because I can never find Albert. He always eludes me. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
Yeah, I was going to say, while Wilco's doing that, it's been an amazing season. Watching everybody's performance over the course of it, it's been incredible. You know, like 7 weeks of probably some of the toughest tracks on ACC, in my opinion. And the racing's not let up. You know, like it's been intense the whole way through. Plenty of battles, door to door. You know, and you can't fault the 2 champions either. Big congratulations to GRT and Albert.
As we wait for our top 3 to join us, GRT Albert has joined us. Buenos nachos to you. But let me just find the campeonato. There we go, champion, P1. We might talk to our race winner, Albert. Talk us through it tonight, mate. Perfect season in the end. You are the champion and you finished P1 tonight. A great fight back with your drive as well.
Yeah, it's been a great season. It's been tonight good fun with the boys. I had I don't know what happened when I was leading. I sort of had a invisible bump. Barty was behind me and he said he saw me like kind of flat.
Yeah, you hit the curb and it's just
yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, after that, just trying to get fast lap times, and at the end, yeah, good fun with Barty and Motherford. I think Barry was waiting a little bit for us, so yeah, thanks for that.
Great stuff.
Just direct your eyes to the Discord, Albert. I've got a little special photo there for you. All done by myself.
Oh, okay.
Cinemas, there we have it. So
oh wow, that's
let's do dinner together. Okay, so moving right along. Am I too soon? Okay, maybe. But who finished in second? It was Bartas, of course, wasn't it? And is he with us? Is he with us alongside us right now, Bartas? Hello.
I think he's playing golf at the moment. Just
Shit,
filling
that
up
was
his.
quick.
He's just filling up his very thick trousers and getting ready for some golfing. But we got our other champion here. We'll quickly jump to him first, and we'll go to Matterford to wrap it up. But GRT, mate, we missed the stream last night, but you are our Tier 2 champion. Any words you want to say? You know, you did well tonight until you died, but you did well all season as Tier 2 and well-deserved Tier 2 champion.
Yeah, no, it was fun, guys. I want to thank KRL, Voodoo, and you guys, Jace, a whole lot of yous. You've done a great job of putting it all on for us, and I had a great season. It's all fun. So, win or lose, guys, it's just about fun. Having fun out there and enjoying it with the boys. It's really good.
Great stuff, and congratulations, mate, our Tier 2 champion for this season. Fantastic stuff, mate. Congratulations tonight as well on a great performance, and yeah, fantastic season.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Thank you.
Great stuff. GRT there, fantastic operator, our Tier 2 champion. As Matterford, I think, was P3, was he? Yep. Have we got him here with us? Yep.
Yeah, I'm here.
And Matterford, mate, talk us through it. Your teammate, great battle there towards the end with your teammate in Bartas, I should say. But, well, just sum up the season for us, mate. It's been okay, but could you have done a bit more?
Oh, I'm not really against Albert and Bartas, you know, they're pretty quick. But good season. Nice, it's good being up the top, you know, for a change. So it's been pretty competitive. But yeah, cheers for you fellas for a good season and, you know, a good escape on a Thursday night. So Cheers for that. But the race, yeah, pretty easy. I don't think I was going to get close to Albert and Barters and GRT. They were way too quick. So.
And just remember back to season 1, mate, when you were in this McLaren, you were sort of struggling a fair bit, and then season 2 you come back.
I don't think I could get to top 10, I reckon, in season 1.
Yeah, season 2 you come back, got a few wins, got runner-up in the championship, and you've done that again in this season, season 3. So it's a shame we are pulling the pin on the KRL season. Maybe in the new year when the PS5 version comes out, and hopefully all you boys have PS5s by then, we might have a go again, and maybe you can go the one step better.
You never know. Good track.
Great stuff. Thank you, Matterford, mate. Congratulations. And yeah, we'll keep everybody posted, won't we, Wilco, in terms of social races and that sort of thing a little bit later on.
And golf tournaments, and cricket tournaments, and all that sort of stuff.
It's just still can't get over those pants on Barters. But congratulations, Matterford. Great season, mate. Thank you for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure to put it on for you. And thank you for racing, mate. It's been fantastic. Thank you, Trevor.
Yes.
Okay, so there we have it. That is our lot almost. I think that's a wrap, is it, Wilco? On another night, another great season. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Voodoo, and thank you for putting it all on. I just sort of turn up and start talking bullshit like I usually do, but it's been fantastic, mate. So thank you once again.
Yeah, no, as always, thank you to yourself, Trev, all the commentary and all the stuff Voodoo you do. Also Bob, who's not here. Well, let me elaborate on what Voodoo does too. All these graphics and stuff you're seeing, the one you see on right now, our Tier 1 champion, Albert, Voodoo did that. And all the other graphics you see, Voodoo's, he's the man for that. The voice, obviously, is Trev, and had no Bob tonight, of course, being daylight savings, it's 5 p.m. over in Western Australia, so he couldn't get on tonight, but big thanks to him for his commentary throughout the season, as I've got a nice echo on my ear, which is always good. And yeah, all the boys for racing. It's been a bit slow the last few races here because everyone's just sort of a bit over the game. But appreciate you all for turning up. And I know a few boys have injured, like Binger and stuff. I know he's injured, Kilroy's with his daughter and stuff. And we've got other people welcomed new life into the world. So. Yeah, we appreciate you all for racing throughout the season and the last 3 seasons. So we shall return with a social race, maybe with RPR in a month or so. And I dare say the next stream you're going to see is Kid Byers versus myself on Cricket 22.
Yes, and maybe Barjo as well. So thank you for that. It's been absolutely wow. Nice one, Barjo. Just talking about myself like some vlog. Okay, thank you, Barjo. Thank you, everybody. It's been absolutely fantastic bringing these streams to you. I think you summed it up pretty well there, Wilco, but stay tuned. We might even do some different sort of content, like you said, Wilco, some golf, some cricket, something else in the very near future. But that is it, ladies and gentlemen. It is a big adios from our champion, Albert. Season number 3, that's our champion, and GRT the champion for Tier 2 as well. It's been fantastic to bring it to you. Stay tuned on all of our socials in the coming weeks for more information about what we're going to be doing next. But for the time being, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. We'll see you next time. It's bye for now.